We are inching our way closer and closer to Microsoft's acquisition of Activision and Blizzard. The biggest holdup seems to be around Sony and their fear that if Microsoft acquires Activision and Blizzard, that they'll take away the exclusivity for PlayStation. Shockingly, Microsoft didn't just have eyes for Activision and Blizzard, but eyes also for Nintendo. Microsoft, you little womanizer. But apparently in the shadows, they forged a 10-year deal, bringing Microsoft to the Nintendo platform, and I believe vice versa as well, expanding Nintendo's platform of something other than Mario, Pokemon, and Zelda. But Microsoft's president Brad Smith then quote retweets a post from Phil Spencer talking about Nintendo's 10-year deal, but to call out Sony for the holdup. Brad says, "Our acquisition will bring Call of Duty to more games and more platforms than ever before. That's good for competition and good for consumers. Thank you, Nintendo." And then adds this jab to Sony afterwards by saying, "Any day Sony wants to sit down and talk, we'll be happy to hammer out a 10-year deal for PlayStation as well." One, it seems that Nintendo hasn't only been working on shutting down community-led events for Super Smash Bros., but working on diversifying their games to something other than Pokemon, Mario, and Zelda. And two, I'm curious if any of this online pressure is actually going to move the needle when it comes to pushing Sony off the fence and making a deal with Microsoft. But I am curious what would happen if Call of Duty, Halo, and all these titles fell in the expanding grasp that is Microsoft. And let's talk about an expanding grasp and an expanding reach. The GA list within Call of Duty within the CDL is just growing and has no signs of slowing down. The M4 has officially been banned from competitive play in the COD League. This GA doesn't come without some drama though, and who doesn't love some good drama? But yet adds another reason to maybe why the pros who are playing the game shouldn't be the ones dictating the rules and choosing the rules in whichever one plays, because there's going to be some obvious biases that come along with that. It would be nice to have an outside committee of former pros dictate what gun and attachments and perks are good for the actual state of the game, because currently every decision that is made is going to be based off the current strengths of their team. So it's no surprise teams like LA Thieves and Boston wanted the M4 in.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, what's up, Zed?
What's up, Zed? Yo, fellow no voter, what is up?
Are people on my dick? Well, no, I actually voted it out today.
Oh, so we found who was pussy, chat. We found who was pussy.
No, I'm just tired of the conversation. The game's not going to change. It's still going to be 3 ARs. It's actually the easier gun to use.
Okay, well, at least you're logical. At least you're smart.
It's the easier gun to use. Breaking setups is going to be easier now because the M4 has an unpredictable recoil pattern, whereas the SCAR beams people off head glitches. Add that with the headshot multiplier, your setup will now fold a lot easier than prior.
Let's go.
Okay. Yo, chat. All I'm hearing is Zin's pussy. I don't know.
Albagra Fortress Spawn Trap, still 4 ARs.
Hey, those were all great points, Zin, but you're still pussy.
Yo, can I get some Zin folded in chat,
According to
please?
eights right now, no, we got to figure out
What?
if the M4 is G8 or not. You tweaking?
Wait, what'd you say?
So we have to figure out if the M4 is G8 or not. Are you tweaking?
Yes, it is G8. They G8 at mid-stage as if it's not my last year, as if it's not unadaptable.
How do you,
I don't know what your answer was right there.
I'm
You're
losing.
tweaking.
I'm so shocked. Yeah, I actually found my rhythm too. They were like, yeah, I actually lost phone, bro.
Bro, you've been frying.
Yeah, I actually found my rhythm and then they just took it back away. Like,
Been on demon time.
like why are we allowing pro players to like use their own biases to create GAs? I don't understand.
That's crazy, right?
Like, teams are changing. Teams are changing their decisions. Like after the first, like what's going on here, bro? Like we got a major in a week. Like, all good. I think it should be out. Definitely. I just don't think it should be out right now. Like, we just played 2 league matches with it and we're changing the meta. Like, dude, people, oh my God, it blows my fucking mind. It actually blows my mind.
And with guys like Methods who are constantly worried about being dropped after every map, after every game, you know he just wants a gun that he can stay consistent with. And he's been frying with the M4, so of course he wants the M4. However, Octane from the LA Thieves has a slightly different take on why he didn't want the M4 banned, because he says that if we GA or ban the M4, it's only going to open up Pandora's box for when the SCAR comes. We're going to have to GA the fast SCAR or the meta build SCAR because of this attachment, and this attachment is just broken. And now with the M4 ban, the cat's out of the bag. and we're gonna get a laundry list more of GAs to come out of this.
I don't think people realize how versatile Scar classes can be. Like I said, I'm one of the I think me and Ender are the only two people that use the Scar, like still. And I don't think that other players have used it because obviously everyone's just using the M4. I don't think people realize that you can make that gun into anything you want it to be. So I think that we're going to have this entire bullshit conversation. He's using the fast Scar class. We have to GA the fast bear. Like I guarantee you there's going to be that conversation again. Because that gun, I'm telling you right now, because no one uses it except me and Ender, is going to be nuts. I'm telling you now. And people think that now that the M4 is gone, sure, it's fine, whatever. It's back to... No, it's not. It's not going to be back to 2-2. It's going to be nuts. And we're going to have to GA the barrels.
Paul has used it and then Don's used it.
And any day now, we should be seeing an update or a trailer or something for the Season 1 Reloaded, which would officially bring us to the halfway point of Season 1, the official halfway point for the launch of Modern Warfare 2. So far, real quick, I want to know, what do you think? Are we good? Is Modern Warfare 2 in a good spot, or does it need improving? I think it's in a good spot, but it does need some improving. This update should bring us new maps like Shipment, as well as a new gun called the Chimera. However, it could also be bringing us more like some changes to the UI, and possibly even loadouts being able to be bought from the buy station within Warzone. Granted, both of these things are purely assumptions, but I believe strongly that these are probably at the top of the list of the wants and needs of the cries of the community. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. Do you think the M4 being banned from competitive play, is that going to be a good thing or a bad thing? Are we going to see the same kind of issue with the Scar, where 3 to 4 people will be running a Scar at one point in time? Do you think we'll get an answer to the Microsoft acquisition of Activision and Blizzard by the end of the year? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Leave them in detail. But if you've made it to this point in the video, go ahead, please like, share, and subscribe. The goal is to get this channel to 500 subscribers by Christmas, so I can give you guys a gift of Modern Warfare 2. And if that's not a good enough reason to like this video, then maybe the picture of Annie will. She's my buddy, she's my pal, she's my sweet little girl. I challenge you guys, make somebody laugh today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Yep, nope, not in my house.